Hello, I'm Jerry Ford. I'm going to take me a break. I'm back to work today after my having 2 weeks of vacation. Not really much of a vacation. I was doing construction under my floor of my kitchen. It was a mess. Still haven't even completed it all the way. Just still have some tile to put on. But went from that into another disaster, but that's not what this is about. It's about J. Lee's. This is a newer pork rinds I just received. So yeah, I was contacted by Helen Lee on one of my videos saying, Jerry, you should try J. Lee's barbecue sauce, and contact us or give us your email or something like that. Can't remember exactly what all her words were, but I was like, and I said, send me an email at my Gmail. I put my Gmail in there. But then I thought, well, let me see if this is a real thing, because I didn't know for sure, but I looked it up, and it was a real company, and so I went to their website, and I contacted I contacted Chuck Holden, his president of operations, and then Jay Lee, the founder of the company, contacted me back and told me a little bit about the company, and that they would be interested in sending me some of these, and gave me his phone number and everything. It was a real nice interaction with him, and then later got some information from Chuck Holden. But anyway, so yeah, I've done my unboxing recently. You can look up that, of what all he sent me. This is one of them. This is the barbecue flavored pork rinds. Their motto is a taste that all families love. Put it on anything. So it's good on a lot of different things. The barbecue sauce, but they did do, like I showed you, 2 different flavors of pork rinds. I got the spicy, which he sent me, and the barbecue. So we are going to take a break, and we're going to try the barbecue. There's a little bit of information back here now. From what Mr. J. Lee said, I'm supposed to be receiving a bio of the company, just a backstory. I did get my own information, just in case I wasn't given one, so I can read that. So this is a woman-owned company as well. So Helen Lee, being the CEO, she owns the company. So let's see. It says James Lee Legacy. James Lee III, U.S. Army, was born and residing in Biloxi, Mississippi. He received his base recipe from his father, James Lee Jr., U.S. Marine Corps. Above. Okay, so that's a picture of James Lee Jr. of U.S. Marine Corps. That's right here in this picture. James Lee III began perfecting the father/son sauce in 1999 during his military tours. The beloved recipe went on to win the honor as the #1 sauce in the world. So there you go. The nutrition facts is there's 80 calories per serving. Let's see. There's 4 servings per bag. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. This is a 2-ounce bag. Total fat 4 grams, saturated fat 1.5 grams, cholesterol 300 milligrams, sodium 180 milligrams. Dietary fiber less than 1 gram. Total sugars less than 1 gram. Includes 0 gram added sugars. Protein 9 grams. Potassium 20 milligrams. James Lee is supposed to send a no sugar version of their barbecue sauce, if I remember correctly. So maybe the bio will be in there too, with maybe some information that I've not been reading. So, but we'll see. So ingredients says pork skins, sugar, salt, fructose, tomato powder, dehydrated yellow mustard, distilled vinegar, mustard seed, salt, turmeric, paprika, spice, natural flavor, garlic powder, rosemary extract, onion and garlic powder, vinegar powder, some white distilled vinegar, molasses powder, yeast extract, some more spices, natural flavors, extractives of paprika with silicon dioxide and calcium stearate added to prevent caking. Excuse my ear itching, something's bothering my ear. Okay, let's try these. I'm curious. Shows a picture of his gourmet barbecue sauce right there. Wow, that smells really nice. You get that barbecue aroma big time. You get the garlic and onion. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. You get the vinegar. You get the vinegar very nicely. You get the mustard seed. Oh yeah. Now, from the appearance, it's very, very light on there. You can't hardly see any kind of a powder residue of anything. So it doesn't have a visual image of powder or barbecue, but man, does it smell like it. Some of these now looks like the powder content might not be consistent with all of them, so it's going to be here and there on some of them, maybe on some that might be a little bit more stronger than others. So let's see what this is like. I love that texture, light and crispy. For a guy that's got sensitive teeth to hardwood things, that's perfect. A little bit of something there on my fingers. There's a little sugar content. There's a little sweetness to it. So some of that might be just a little bit of a sugar content, along with a little saltiness. This one here's got a little bit more of a heavy coating of powder. Let's see. Oh, wow. Wow, this is heavy. That's a heavy one. Look at that. Can you tell in the picture? It's got some deep meteors there that are just real heavy on the coating. Ooh, that aftertaste, that was nice. Okay, let's try this one. Wow. Oh, that was a really big flavor. On that bite. Holy smoke. This one's got a lot on it too. I don't mind inconsistency because they're all flavorful, just some have got a little bit more heavier powder seasoning content. Wow, that was really good. Big barbecue-y kind of a taste to it on that, within that powder. This is impressive because so far they're not putting any of the sometimes the pork rinds can stay too long in the deep fry, and they get, some of them can get really hard, and those kill my teeth. I can't eat those things hardly anymore. But these are all, I mean, they was only putting the best ones, so the best light and crispy ones, just fluffy, just excellent. Very good. I could eat this whole bag just on my break time. I'm gonna hold on to them for just a little bit. Okay. Well, if you're still there, still watching, you haven't rushed off to order some already, got a little bit here to read. So yeah, it's Jay Lee. James Lee is the founder of Jay Lee's Gourmet Barbecue Sauce. Chuck Holden is the president of operations, and Helen Lee is the CEO. So yeah, they're out of Biloxi, Mississippi. Something Mr. Lee told me that they're proud of, and I appreciate also, is that there's no high fructose corn syrup used in their products. Also, no sucralose, low sugar. Also, they are a 4-time world barbecue sauce champion of 2016, 2017, 2018, and 2019. That is impressive. That's just some little side notes I wrote down. So here's the little bio I got from their website. Go to the website and check them out. Got some pictures on there, some other stuff you could read. They got some videos. Let's go check them out. So it says here, excuse me, James Lee, in parentheses, founder, Jay Lee's Gourmet Barbecue Sauce Incorporated, a Biloxi, Mississippi resident to this day, mastered the recipe for his award-winning sauce back in 1999 in his off-duty time for cookouts and group gatherings while serving in active duty in the United States Army at various locations around the world. Mid to late 2013, the product was bottled and sold at the Biloxi Farmers Market and entered retail establishments in 2014. James is currently the 4-time world champion, 2016, 2017, 2018, and 2019, ranked number 1 in the world out of 270 sauces by BSN, Barbecue Superstars Network. In parentheses, also barbecuesuperstars.com. That's just their website. Okay. Pitmasters as the undisputed champion, top 100 barbecue sauces worldwide. Jay Lee's Gourmet Barbecue Sauce was featured in Everyday Home magazine spring of 2016 and summer 2016 editions, and referred to as the super sauce for all occasions. In 2017, Biloxi, Mississippi Mayor Andrew Fofo Gillich awarded James Lee with the key to the city and also presented him with the City Economic Award during the Juneteenth celebration. James have been featured on numerous shows and television networks, featured at the Super Bowl with Hall of Famer Warren Sapp, at the Oscars, at the Oscars pre-receptions with actors and actresses such as Danny Trejo, Chris Mulkey, Renee Lawless, Jackie Harry, and many more. James Lee military photo in uniform is the first to have ever been placed on any food or beverage product in history. J. Lee's Gourmet Barbecue Sauce, a taste that all families love, is gluten-free, no MSG, low sodium, kosher, no high fructose corn syrup, no preservatives, 24-month shelf life, and no refrigeration required after opening. Pretty cool, huh? Wow. One more before I end my breakdown. And they almost just melt in your mouth. They're so light and crispy. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Well, thank you to Mr. Lee and Helen Lee and Chuck Holden for making this happen. I appreciate all of you. And everybody, go to the website. Check out the website. See what they have available. Order you some. Experience it for yourself. I still got some, many of Mr. Lee's products to do reviews on. I'm looking forward to them, and we'll see you all on the next one. Bye.